Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into part 13 of our mature romance manhwa webtoon recommendations. If you love stories with deep emotions, intense chemistry, and unforgettable twists, you're in for a treat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss the latest picks. Let's jump right into these steamy, heartfelt recommendations. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have Paradise of Deception. A young girl arrives at the grand estate, eager to begin her 3-month job, unaware of the dark secrets hidden within. The strange people and unsettling rituals at the estate leave her feeling uneasy, and her instincts scream for her to leave. But everything changes when the young master starts showing her unexpected kindness. His attention makes her feel cared for, something she's never truly experienced before. As he offers to protect her from those who might harm her, she starts to feel conflicted. The gentle attention makes her question her own emotions, but she remains wary of the strange world she's stepped into. Torn between the comfort of the young master's care and her own instincts, she must decide if staying is worth the risk of uncovering the truth about the estate. Moving on to number 9, we have I Give You My All. Sehue Yoon, a talented designer with immense potential, feels like nothing more than a puppet controlled by her family, especially under the oppressive gaze of her abusive stepmother. Trapped in a life devoid of freedom, Sehue's world changes when she meets Taehyung Han, a seemingly perfect man who offers her an incredible job opportunity, one that promises to free her from the shackles of her current life. Grateful yet cautious, Sehue begins to see the chance for a new beginning. However, as she grows closer to Taehyung, it becomes apparent that his interest in her might go beyond just professional. Taehyung's intentions remain unclear, and Sehue finds herself torn between her desire for independence and the growing complexities of their relationship. Next, at number 8, we have The Terrible Act. Hee-won Jang, a once renowned film director, faces the collapse of her career after disturbing allegations of abuse surface, tarnishing her reputation. On the brink of ruin, she receives a mysterious email from a sponsor offering a controversial proposal to produce a series of adult films starring Jae-hee, a former fan, and one of the actors whose career Hee-won had destroyed. Reluctantly, both women agree to the project, each driven by their own hidden motives. As they navigate the complex world of exploitation, power, and redemption, Hee-won and Jae-hee find themselves trapped in a tense collaboration. Amid the lens of the camera, will they discover something deeper, unexpected love, or the unraveling of their darkest secrets? Now, for our 7th recommendation, we have Betrayal of Dignity. Chloe Verdier is determined to save her family from financial ruin, and to do so, she must find a suitable husband for her beloved sister, Alice. Her search leads her to the haughty but captivating Duke Tis, who offers a proposal that could secure their future. Desperate, Chloe considers the Duke's offer, even though it comes with a heavy price, sacrificing her own honor. However, when Alice suddenly runs away with a mysterious man, Chloe is left in a dire situation. With her family's fate hanging by a thread, she turns to Duke Tis, willing to gamble everything on his help. As the stakes grow higher, Chloe must navigate treacherous waters where love, honor, and duty collide in a battle that could change everything for her and her family. Next up at number 6, we have For the Noona Will Do It For You. Song Sarah, a confident 32-year-old woman, had always believed she could win over any man she desired. However, her unshakable charm faces its first challenge when she encounters Cha Jiam-kwang, the handsome CEO of a gaming company owned by her brother's friend. Forced to return to the workforce due to financial troubles, Sarah joins the company, only to find herself drawn to Jiam-kwang, who seems immune to her usual allure. One day, she stumbles upon a mysterious app that reveals the love favorability of those around her. Determined to use it to her advantage, she sets her sights on winning Jiam-kwang's heart. But to her frustration, his favorability score refuses to budge. Sarah must uncover the secret to raising his affection, learning more about herself in the process. Now, entering our top 5, we have Brother Form Another Family. Lim Shinyan's life takes an unexpected turn when a stranger appears at a family dinner, shattering the truth he's always known. The man reveals that Shin-yun is not a true Lim but a Nam, meaning he's not biologically related to any of his sisters. To make matters even stranger, the man confesses to being Shin-yun's biological father and, with his dying wish, asks Shin-yun to give him a grandchild before he passes away. This shocking revelation leaves Shin-yun reeling, especially as he looks around at the 4 sisters he's always considered family. The dynamics of their relationships shift in an instant as Shin-yun grapples with his identity and the implications of this newfound truth. What lies ahead is a tangled journey of self-discovery, complicated emotions, and redefining family ties. Moving on to number 4, we have Where the Heart Is. Min Harang's future seemed meticulously planned: KNU Law School, a prosecutor's career, and a life of success, all dictated by her mother's ambitions. But when she failed the entrance exam, the weight of her mother's expectations came crashing down. After a heated argument, Harang found herself wandering in the rain, lost in frustration. Unexpectedly, her quirky neighbor appeared, a man whose eccentric habits had always been a source of distraction. Though initially annoyed, Harang decided to confront him, blaming him for her inability to focus. However, as their interactions deepened, she discovered layers to his personality that challenged her preconceptions. Through his unexpected kindness, Harang began to find clarity in her own desires and the courage to choose her own path. Entering our top 3, we have In the Cage. In the quiet hum of the elevator, the atmosphere grew tense. He broke the silence with a casual remark about old habits, bringing up a time when sweetness and familiarity tied them together. The provocation in his tone was undeniable, and she could feel her nerves tighten. His words carried a deliberate challenge, hinting at shared memories that now felt distant and uncomfortable. The tension in the air was palpable as she tried to keep her composure, but his persistence made it clear he wasn't here for small talk. The reminder of their past became even sharper when he mentioned the chaos and intensity of their history. His intentions were clear: he was here to rekindle what had been left unresolved, regardless of the consequences. Nearing the top of our list at number 2, we have Marriage in the Mountains. In a quiet village overshadowed by a forbidding mountain, a young girl stood at the edge of despair. The mountain, shrouded in mist and whispered legends, was said to be home to an evil spirit that no one dared confront. Her lover had vanished without a trace, and though the villagers warned her to let go, she refused to succumb to fear. Determined to uncover the truth and seek justice, she steeled herself and ventured into the mountain's eerie silence. Shadows seemed to follow her every step as the air grew colder, the weight of the spirit's presence pressing down on her. Though fear gnawed at her resolve, she clung to her memories of love, knowing she might be the only one brave enough to challenge the darkness that had stolen him away. And now, claiming the top spot on our list, we have The Quiet in the Office. Nail's life was a constant cycle of work and stress, thanks to her demanding boss, Si-jin. His relentless overtime requests left her with no time for herself, and to make matters worse, her boyfriend broke up with her, blaming her busy schedule. Frustrated and at her wit's end, Nail decided to confront Si-jin about his unreasonable behavior. Marching into his office, she was determined to voice her grievances, but the encounter didn't go as planned. Si-jin, caught off guard by her sudden outburst, showed an unexpectedly vulnerable side. This moment marked the start of a different dynamic between them, one filled with unexpected challenges and unspoken emotions. And that wraps up part 13 of our mature romance manhwa webtoon recommendations. Which one are you most excited to start reading? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you don't miss any future recommendations. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy reading!